Alright, let's move on to the Nintendo Wii stuff that I had picked up. Got Kirby's Dream Collection, which is pretty much almost every Kirby game. It's a good deal of them, good chunk of them. It's got Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby's Superstar, Kirby's Dream Land 3, and Kirby 64. I was kind of upset that they didn't have Kirby's Pinball and Spinball from the SNES on here, because I love that game. I was hoping it'd be on here, but it's not. But it comes with a soundtrack, and it comes with a little mini art book, kind of like the 25th anniversary for Mario. Came with a little mini book, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. I like the packaging, the bright pink packaging, pretty cool. And I love Kirby. He's just his games are always a lot of fun. They're very stress-free and just fun. Then for the Wii, I also got Metroid Other M, and I only paid like $3 for this, and I like the gameplay. That's the only reason why I got it. I like the game. Like, I like the gameplay, you know, doing the levels and stuff, but I hate the storyline. I really feel like they made Samus like a retard in this. Like, I always picture Samus being this badass bounty hunter, not like an egomaniac asshole, but like, you know, just a cool edgy character, and they turned her into this emo whiny bitch princess, and I don't know, I did not like it at all. But I love the gameplay, so it's one of those things. Like, it's fun to play, but when the story comes, I'm like, oh, god damn it. But for $3, can't go wrong. Then I also got, I've been waiting a long time for this, I got The Last Story for the Wii, and like I said earlier, you know, this is made by Xseed, and god damn it, they are so awesome. Like, why can't more game companies make boxes and stuff like this? Like, this is so cool. Such a nice box, and it comes with the game, it comes with the soundtrack, it comes with an art book. It's just very, very cool, and the game itself is just really good. It's not quite what I expected it to be, though. It's very, very linear, sort of. There isn't necessarily a world map. It all takes place between certain parts of this island that you're on and this city, and the characters are very well fleshed out, I thought, and the story is a little on the generic side, but in a good way. I don't know, if you just want a very decent, good story, you know, this is a good game. The characters are very likable. The voice acting is very good. The battle system is really unique, very unique. A lot different than any other RPG you're gonna play. And it's unique in a simple way. It has a lot of different possibilities, and it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend this to anyone that likes RPGs, and there aren't very many on the Wii. So, yeah, Last Story. Then for the Wii, I got The House of the Dead 2 and 3 for like $2 at a pawn shop. I've been wanting this for a long time, but I didn't want to pay like $20-something at GameStop or whatever for it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot harder than I remember. I never even played the third one, so that was a lot of fun playing. But yeah, House of the Dead 2, oh man, it kicked my ass the first couple times I played it. And 3 was a lot of fun. I never even played that one before, so that was a pretty cool experience. And then I got, immediately after getting that, I got the House of the Dead Overkill, and this is fucking great. Like, oh my god, this game is so good. It is hilarious. They need to make a sequel to this, or make more of them, because like, this is the way the House of the Dead should be from now on. Like, I really hope they make more. I know there hasn't been one, or I don't think there has been an Overkill 2 or anything. Maybe I'm wrong, but oh, it's so good. It's so funny. Good, god damn it, it's so funny. I highly recommend this, even if you're not even into like shooters and stuff. Just play it. Like, I guarantee you'll like it. The next, for $1, which is really what it's worth. This game sucks. Counterforce for the Wii, and you know what? I kept it just because I kind of like it in a messed up way. Like, it's this terrible. It reminds me of like a bad Sega Saturn shooter game, like kind of like Panzer Dragoon-ish with robots. I don't know how else to explain it. It's if you can find it for $1, I recommend it. You know, it's pretty good for that. Then lastly on the Wii, I got Rune Factory Frontier, and I never played a Rune Factory game, but you know, I finally, after playing this new Harvest Moon, I've just been really into these farm simulator kind of games, you know, because life is stressful enough, so it's kind of cool to just come and play these and relax. And there's no boss battles, none of this other shit to worry about. You know, just farm your crops, try to get a chick to like you, and maybe do some dungeon crawling. I thought that was a really neat addition to this, to separate it from the Harvest Moon series. And I've only played a little bit of it, but I'm really liking just the tiny bit that I've played. I've probably only been playing for about an hour, but I really like this. Highly recommend people, if you're a fan of Harvest Moon and Final Fantasy, to give the Rune Factory series a try.
Okay, we're back. I had to move into my game room because my wife just got home, so her and the baby are out in the living room, and I'm in my game room, and I think I'll probably do the rest of the video in here. So let's move on to the Xbox. So for the Xbox, I got Blinks the Time Sweeper, which is, I'm assuming, what Microsoft was hoping to be Mario, or a Mario-esque mascot, and it really wasn't that good. You play through the game as Blinks, and you can mess with time, like run it forwards, run it backwards. It's a platformer, and I don't know, it just wasn't that good. I played a little bit of it, and it really wasn't that fun. I know this had a sequel, and I haven't played that. Maybe that one's a little better, but yeah, this one just didn't do it. Second game is Hot Wheels Stunt Race Challenge. Now, I'm not particularly too big into the Hot Wheels games, but this one looked pretty fun, and it reminded me of like a kart racer game, and I really like kart racing games, so I figured it'd be pretty good. And I like the idea of being able to customize the Hot Wheels. I thought that was pretty fun. Next is a game called Phantom Dust for the Xbox. This game is a little weird. It's kind of like a card battle game, but not really, except really. I don't know. It's a very hard game to explain. It really wasn't that great. It just kind of intrigued me, you know, from the back of the box and what I read. It sounded like it'd be a lot of fun, and then when I played it, I really didn't enjoy it too much. But you know, for a couple dollars, it's not bad. And next, I got Ninja Gaiden Original, or the first one actually, for the Xbox. And this game is retarded hard. I'm all one for, you know, challenge and difficulty, but when shit hits you and kills you in 2 hits, that's just absurd. Like, that's the main reason why I will not play Dark Souls at all. And it's just not fun. You know, I wanted to get into the series, but I don't think I'm going to, because if the rest of the series is like this, then yeah, no thanks. You know, I like a challenge and everything, but it just seems a bit unfair. Next is Otagi, Myth of Demons, and I heard a lot of good things about this. I've never played it, and I still haven't played it yet. And I know there's a sequel too, and I've heard lots of good things from friends and whatnot, that this is a good game. So looking forward to give this a chance. The next I got Sudeki, and my friend Justin is the one who recommended this to me. He said it was a pretty good game, and I've literally played like a couple minutes of it. It seems kind of generic and average, and the graphics are a little weird for, you know, an original Xbox. I don't know what it is about it that looks odd to me, but it just looks like a generic RPG, which isn't a bad thing, because there aren't too many of them on the Xbox. But yeah, Sudeki. And next is the Dreamfall, The Longest Journey for the original Xbox, and I've wanted to play this game for a long time. I originally found this, or heard about this game, for PC, and at the time my PC couldn't run it, but I've always wanted to play it, and I found this at a yard sale for not too much money, so I figured I'd give it a try, and so far it's pretty interesting. It's a little slow in the beginning, but picks up toward the middle. And I'm not too big a fan of adventure games, but I really recommend this, as it's really interesting. It's got a very different story and you're not playing as one protagonist all the time throughout the whole game. It kind of flip-flops between a few characters. Definitely recommend this for adventure fans. Then next I got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic by BioWare. And I've heard a lot of people praise this game and say it's just really fantastic. And I've only played a little bit of it, and so far I really like it. I'm not very far at all. I think I've only played about 4 hours worth of it, and so far I really like it. It really looks like the basis or the structure, the social structure of it is kind of like Dragon Age Origins, and yeah, I don't know. I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. Then next I got Jade Empire Limited Edition, which it's not really limited edition because I'm pretty sure all of them said limited edition, but I do like the foil background. I think that's pretty cool. There's a dragon and the sword's on fire, and I thought that was pretty neat looking. I've literally only played an hour of this. I picked a character and just barely got through the tutorial village stage, and so far it seems very good, but it seems like it's going to be a long RPG, and I've got a bunch of games I'm playing at the moment, so I'm probably going to set this to the side for the time being, but it looks very promising. Next is Half-Life 2, and I've heard nothing but good things about the Half-Life series, but never had played them, and I heard you don't necessarily have to start with one, you can kind of pick up here. Whether that's true or not, I'm not sure, but so far I'm not entirely sure what the big deal is about this game. I'm not very far in it, so maybe that's why I don't think it's as amazing as everyone claims it to be, but yeah, Half-Life 2. Okay, next I got Splinter Cell Stealth Action Redefined. And, you know, the Splinter Cell series have always interested me because I like stealth games like Metal Gear Solid and Tenchu. But someone had told me that the game is very, not realistic, well, I guess realistic, but it's very hard, I guess I should say. And the stealth in this game is like very particular in certain timings and sounds, and you know, I always put it off. I was like, I don't know, that sounds like a pain in the ass. I don't feel like messing with that. But I figured I'd give it a try, and I like it. I've played a little bit of it, and I heard it gets better. So I got Splinter Cell. I actually have the other two. I'm getting ready to show in a second. And yeah, so far I like Splinter Cell. Next is Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Like I said, I've only played the first one. I haven't played this one yet. I want to beat the first one before I play this. But from what I've heard and my friends have told me, and from what I've seen online, it looks very promising. And you know, it looks like just, you know, a lot of what the first one did, but a little better. Then next I have Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, and I heard that out of the three on the Xbox, that this is the best of them. Haven't played it yet. Like I said, I want to beat the first one, and then at least try to go through Pandora Tomorrow before I do this one. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's the order that these are supposed to be played in. But yeah, I'm excited to play this. I really like the Splinter Cell series. It makes me want to try out some of the newer ones. Okay, so now I think for the last part I wanted to show off some of the well, they're gaming related, but they're not actual video games. They're just like merchandise and stuff like that that I've got in the last couple months. A friend of mine gave me some Harvest Moon plushies. There's a horse. And then they got me one of the ducks. I thought that was pretty cool. And then my friend Justin, I'm guessing when Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed was released, the GameStop near him was handing these out. So when he got his game, he got this, and he knows I collect all kinds of weird, goofy things. So he gave that to me to put on display in my game room. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was very nice of him. Oh, well, I guess this is technically a gaming thing. It's hardware. My wife has been wanting a PSP for a long time. This, what is it? Hannah Montana Special Edition that came out forever ago. And I saw one at a pawn shop, and it's in really good shape. I think we only paid like $60 for it. And, not bad. It's in really good shape. And then I got a case for it, for her, actually. It was only like $3 on eBay. Nice sturdy hard case. I also got these at a shop, I can't remember where. It was when we were visiting my wife's mother for Christmas. I found a Sonic coaster set. Now, am I going to use this? Probably not. But I thought it was kind of just something goofy I could put on display in my game room. Thought it was kind of cool. And over Christmas, my friend Ryan came back from Iraq, and he got me this for my game room. It's a, let me try to get a better view of it. Some more light. Let's see if you can see it. It's a metal statue of Snake from Metal Gear Solid 2. And it's like a legit statue. Like, you could throw this at someone and kill them. It is heavy. But I wish this camera was better so you could get a better look at it. But it's very, very cool. So yeah, that was very, very nice of him. One thing my wife got me for Christmas that I thought was really cool was Sonic the Hedgehog Monopoly. You would think turning Sonic into Monopoly would be very hard, and it must have been, because even the Monopoly itself is like a little goofy. Like, instead of money, you use rings, and all the places aren't even really necessarily places. They're just some of the zones from the Sonic games. It's a little weird, but pretty cool. I thought it'd be a pretty cool collectible, and it was really, really nice of her to get that for me. My friend Myra also donated some old video game magazines that she had been holding on to, and she decided to give them to me. These two are actually strategy guides for Night Warriors and Street Fighter Alpha. But it's still pretty cool to skim through these and see, you know, what was coming out, and read the reviews for, like, Sonic and Knuckles, and it's just very cool. Read some stuff from the past. So that was very nice of her. And the last thing I got, that I just got recently, is the Hyrule Historia. I think I got this on Amazon for like $20, and it's like the Zelda Bible. It really is. It is like the best thing ever. It's got so much Zelda information. It goes through all the different Zelda games and has like developmental notes and you know, artwork and just all kinds of stuff. It's got a Zelda timeline, which some argue is not the best, but you know, at least you have a timeline. And you know, the main thing in here, it seems to be Skyward Sword. That takes up a good chunk of the book, but there's still a lot on the older Zeldas and everything, which I really appreciate. And then there's I think there's a Skyward Sword anime, manga in the back, and another comic or something like that, which is exclusive to this book. So I thought that was pretty neat. And it's on very nice paper, and it's made by, who is this made by? Dark Horse Comics, and just very, very nice, especially for only $20. Like, that's incredible. So yeah, that is my pickup video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and stay tuned for some more content. Thank you for watching.